Good evening, Central Indiana. Welcome to Porch Time live from Casey's Cause Studio. Oh, rookie mistake. You're rookie mistake. That's a big rookie mistake.
For me.
Yeah.
I know.
And you're not a rookie.
I'm not.
You've been in here how many times? At least 10?
At least.
Sydney's on too, so you can't see it, but she's popped on my phone that she's watching.
She better be. She was supposed to be here with me.
Why isn't Sydney here?
She's trying to have a baby early, so
oh well,
she's at home and resting because the baby's not supposed to be here for a few more weeks. So
well, she could have been here and walked around.
She could have. Yeah, I want her to bake a little longer.
There you go. Bake a little longer.
Bake a little longer. All right, we don't have a name yet, Kevin. Go ahead.
Real quick, we're live at Casey's Cause Studio. Thank you to Tanya and Kevin for allowing us to be part of their son's foundation, Casey's Cause. We appreciate Tanya and Kevin and all they do for us and the community. Mary Basement Solutions, Mr. Larry Ralph, Senior 1-877-409-2837. One of the best human beings I've ever met in my life. Mm-hmm. You talk about the saying that literally take the shirt off their back for you. This is the guy that would.
He really would.
Hello, Porch Time. Who's on for Porch Time? Oh, that might have been my post, but it popped up here weird.
Rookie mistake.
Rookie mistake. Key Realty with Teresa Mesmer, another outstanding human being, 765-341-8911. I have the best sponsors, I'm telling you.
You do.
Livewire, Tommy Wall's Electrical Consulting and Alarm Systems.
Another great guy.
And you know what? We're going to do this real quick. We're going to do this. We're going to make this happen. And people are like, what's he doing now? We got to. Amy, we got to. You'll like this.
Okay.
I'm telling you.
I'm here for whatever it is.
You're here for it, right?
I'm here for it.
All right. Okay. Where's it at? Hang on, y'all. Hang on with me. The other night I was on here and I was, I talked for like 10 minutes and had my mics turned off.
Oh.
I was like, what am I doing? Not tonight.
It's 8 p.m. I get it.
And half the time I think I pass myself on the road, so.
I guarantee you do.
That's all right.
You go into work pretty early, I'm guessing.
No, I need to go in way earlier. All right.
I get to work right across the street. So.
Here we go. But how do I think I just push this back up there, don't I? Yeah. There we go.
Nice.
So they can see this now. That's the weather camera right above us.
Awesome.
And the reason why I'm saying this is because if you'd like to be a sponsor, we're setting up cameras. I don't think I have it up yet. Yeah, here we go. I do now. We're setting up cameras like this across the county. If you're a business and you'd like to be a sponsor, down here in the corner, see this Tommy's logo?
Yeah.
This is a live wire one. Tommy's purchased this camera and he allows us to pop it on there. Look at that gorgeous.
That is beautiful.
Martinsville, Indiana sunset. And then when I want to go back to Facebook, that's all I got to do.
Nice.
So, Tommy Wall's Livewire Electrical Consulting and Alarm Systems. We'll go back to that view here in about 15 minutes when the sun sets.
Oh, that'll be
gorgeous.
Oh my gosh, yes.
You see them all.
I do. I make
view.
Brad drive down to the Midway
right?
and watch the sunsets.
Wellspring, 765-342-6661. That is Jennifer Burns Group. Stids Comfort System, 765-346-0195. Get a hold of Caleb Stidd. Steve's Appliance. If Steve can't fix it, scrap it. K2 Fitness, locally owned and operated, open 24 hours. We love the guys down at K2. The Yard Bar with Randy Payton, 765-318-4108. Wayman's Furniture, Appliance, and Mattress. Hudson Plumbing. Mike Swango, Mike's Automotive. Get a hold of Mikey, tell him we said hello. Amy, how have you been as I go back to the camera one more time before I pull you up on air?
I've been well.
Isn't that?
I've been well.
Look at that painting God's painted.
I know. Every night he does it. Every night.
Is that amazing?
Probably in the morning too, but I'm not up that early to see
I'd like to come over here in the morning. What's up, Dan, Taylor, Debbie, Brandy, Geneva? I'd like to come over here in the morning and pop on that camera one time.
Yeah.
So that is a live look.
That's beautiful.
I got to get that off there. I got to put that on for 2 cams. I'll have to have that third camera added here so they can see us and that one constant.
I love the clouds. That's my favorite.
It's beautiful. Mm-hmm. See, they can't see that right there. Only we can. What's up, Mr. Downing?
Hi, Dan.
Congratulations, sir.
Yes, congratulations. That's an awesome
I
accomplishment.
mean, you think about some of the individuals that have worked in that department. Mm-hmm. And he's the only one in the history of Morgan County that has won district, local, state level.
Yeah, that's awesome. It's awesome.
I mean, he's loved by his peers, clearly. So,
Yeah.
Anyway, Amy, you're the only person I know busier than me. You have more irons in the fire than you should be arrested by Dan for having all your irons out.
I should.
Super humbling, yes, sir. And you are a humble person.
Nothing like all the things, and it's good stuff. Good stuff, though. Yeah.
You do a lot of work, God's work.
Yeah.
In recovery, addictions, and things like that.
Yeah.
You work for a group called REC. Mm-hmm. Tell us a little bit about that and what you got coming up, sir. Please.
So, Residents Encounter Christ is an amazing organization. I've been blessed to work with them for 7 years, I guess now. What Residents Encounter Christ started really down on the southern border of Indiana and Kentucky,
Way
Clark
down there.
County area, Harrison County, those folks. Some friends of mine opened a new chapter in Bartholomew, Brown County, that area. And then we just decided as a group, the three of us, quite honestly, said, hey, let's start one in Marion and the surrounding counties. And I'm like, now you're talking my language, because that's my county. And I grew up with a dad in law enforcement, and so it's just an exciting thing. So what Residents Encounter Christ does is we go into the jails and prisons, local jails and prisons, and we bring Christ to those folks.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You guys do great work. You have for a long time.
Yeah.
And you've touched the souls of so many people.
We really have. We have.
And I can always tell when you're rolling and doing things, because you can see it on your face.
Oh, thank you.
I mean, you're really touching the hearts of people, and you can sense it. And then I'll see you somewhere, I'm like, they must be really, really going well right now.
Yeah, in it. And it does. And when we see the fruits of our labor, and Dan and Sydney, they can attest to it, because Jack's one of our success stories. And
I see that guy all over the place, and he's just got a big smile on his face. Oh. He's doing daddy work, and he's running around with her.
He is.
And just a gentle giant.
He is.
And sweet as can be.
Our family does not deserve Jack Rose. I say that often. And it's one of my favorite things to say, because he's just an amazing human being. And he would tell you if he could have been here tonight, but, Sydney thought she needed him at home.
They're just tired from walking around that ferry eating all that good food.
Thanks, Sid. Listen, my kids
Dan
could not.
says a great success story. Yes, sir.
Yes. My kids couldn't get it together last week. They took turns coming to the fair. So Mama was down at the fair every night.
I was there with my booth, but I actually got Friday night, all three of mine, which is only like the second or third time in the last 8 months that all three of them were in the same spot on the same night.
Yeah.
And I just gave them the debit card. I go, I'll be here and bring it back.
Yeah.
Actually, I think I Venmo'd them, but yeah, basically the same thing.
Same thing, yeah.
And they went and got, two of them got tacos, and I think Devin and her boyfriend ended up with corn dogs and something else. So
there's
cheesy fries.
Lots of choices, and that was the good thing about going down there every night, was
the fair food
made it. It's true. That's it, Sydney.
Yeah.
She was going to come tonight, and her blood pressure's crazy, and that baby already weighs almost 7 pounds, and she still has a month to go. So,
oh my.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't want her. You don't want her to bake anymore.
No. Yeah, right? Sydney doesn't want her to bake anymore.
I know my blood pressure and sugar went through the roof, because I think I may have eaten 4 of those Culver strawberry things.
Oh, they were
on
delicious.
back-to-back nights.
Yes.
Because it was 480 degrees out, and when I got there, it was basically running home from work, throwing the shirt on and driving over there, and I'm already sweating. I'm like, I'm going to get ice cream.
It's ice cream.
I'm going to die here at my chair anyway. So
ice
I'm
cream
going
for dinner. I'm here for it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe not 4 nights in a row, but
I don't know how you do it, because I would You're right there.
I know.
I mean,
so
they
easy.
serve breakfast, the donut places, the sausage, egg, and cheese. I'm just like, I would go nuts.
Brad came home with one of the biscuits. They were really good. I just took a couple bites, but it was good. And then the donuts, I took those to the residents last Monday morning. Because we have donuts every Monday.
Yeah, another thing, you work at Grandview.
Yeah.
And you do more than work there.
I do indeed. Yeah. We love our residents.
That's a second home for you.
It is.
And no pun
Maybe
intended.
my first home sometimes. Yeah. I feel like I spend more time there than I do at home, but yeah.
We won't get into strawberry cookies or anything.
No,
We're not going to talk about them.
You know, I had to bake those for the decathlon team when they came home.
Did you really?
Well, yeah, because when they were in studio and you
Brought them up.
And they all said, if we bring home national titles, well, of course, sure. Nan will do anything for y'all if you bring home national titles. So I met them at the high school.
Everything she does, Sydney. That's sweet.
Oh, I met them at the high school when they got home from nationals, and they each had a Ziploc bag full of cookies. I baked probably 80 cookies that day.
Strawberries?
Strawberry cookies.
What'd they say? Ooh.
They love them. And
I told 'em.
then the three of them that are like the closest, Colin, Clay, and Lexi, all come to me and they're like, man, can you make them for our turn, you know, when they recognize them. I can't think what they called it.
Sure.
Yeah. Can you do that? Dan does anything
I got you in trouble.
want. You did. You did.
Timmy got you in trouble.
Timmy is the one that got me in trouble. We're blaming him.
That he basically would like his brother. I got to run out to Grandview. And I'm like, okay, I'll ride with you. Okay, I got to go over here and talk to this person. He goes in there. At the banquet, Jody.
The banquet. Thank you, Jody. I couldn't come up with the word.
He goes this way and tells me to go this way, and I walk back in there, and he's over there. What are you doing? Strawberry cookies.
When Bethany's son comes in and plays our piano, sometimes I
know
have
a
to
guy
make
that's
him
going
some.
to Florida for a competition. There you go.
Dan, listen, I'm not making one promise, Dan. Maybe you come home with the championship. We'll see what we can do. There you go.
So state and local he can win, but that's not good enough for the cookies.
Yeah,
He's got
national titles.
she only buys it for national.
I only do national titles.
Joyce.
Joyce.
That's what I heard, Joyce. She's going to make them for Dan, myself, and Dan, myself, and
REC. Yeah. Joyce is our lay director on this weekend that we're about to encounter. Oh, Dan.
I know.
Ouch, he says. I actually text Joyce today and I said, listen, it's been a crazy few weeks. Can you tell me if I committed to making lunch on Friday for
you
the
did
team?
Pork chops for me and Dan. That's what I thought.
No, I didn't. Thank God.
You know, when you get busy like that.
Yeah. It's one of those things.
We're not young.
We're not.
I mean, if I wouldn't park my car where I can see it half the time, I'm like, it's out there somewhere. I know.
Well, Joyce called me I called her the other day. I said, hey, I'm calling Need the Dough to get donuts for Morgan County's. Do you want donuts? She goes, Amy, you agreed to do that 2 weeks ago. Oh, well, good for me.
Better late than never.
Good for me thinking of it 2 weeks ago.
All right.
Ahead of myself.
Right.
So REC is just an exciting thing that we're able to bring Christ to these folks who need to hear about who he is and how he can help them heal through addiction. You know, we often, and I do it too, and you do it, Kevin, we all do it. We all go to something else as a crutch instead of Jesus. And, you know, whether that be drugs, alcohol, mine's food. I mean, it just is.
I don't say mine's food. You can just see me and know it's food.
Yeah. Well, that and sleep. I do enjoy my sleep.
See,
so.
I don't. I'm the opposite. I don't. I starve myself of sleep.
Oh.
Because I can't shut it off.
Yeah.
That's the biggest thing.
It is. It's tough.
Yeah.
But I should be really crushed out at 8 p.m. So
really? Is this your bedtime?
It is bedtime. But here we are. We're killing it.
I cannot sleep when the sun's out.
Well, I have blackout curtains in my bedroom. So.
I just can't. I don't know. I can't.
I've always been a sleeper, though. Always. Mom would go on 5 hours. Not me. 8 solid hours.
See, my mom would go on 5, and I can go 4 to 5 hours, probably 5 to 6 nights a week. And then on that 7th one, I have to get 8 hours.
Yeah.
And then after that, I'm good.
All bets are off. You're back on it.
My
Yeah.
back hurts. I've laid too long.
Yeah.
My hip hurts.
Yeah, that happens.
Amy can sleep 24 hours a day.
That's right, Sydney. I could. Well, Brad slept until 2:00 on Sunday when there was nothing to do because the fair was over.
Well, that was a good thing,
He
though.
needed it. He needed to rest. I didn't wake him up for church or anything.
Yeah.
But, so we all go to different things, whatever our vice may be. And we then, so what we're doing is we're bringing Christ and telling the folks, this is what you need to fill that hole. This is what you need to fill that void.
You're giving them an avenue.
Yes, absolutely.
Showing them an avenue.
Absolutely. And so we're in Morgan County. We've been blessed to be in there. I think this is number 4 in Morgan County. We were slated. We went in 2019, was our first time there. That's when Jack actually got to encounter REC for the first time. And so going into Morgan County was huge. We had them back on the books for another time in 2020, and then y'all know what happened in 2020. And
The
so
big vid.
we had 9 RECs on the books for that time, and they pushed us out. So we then started outreaches, and who can we reach? If we can't go into the jails, where can we go? And so we found that some of these folks like the ladies at the Magdalene House
Yep.
and the fellows out of IDT,
Which is both amazing groups.
both amazing groups. We're going to schedule after the first of the year with the foundations and get an REC going for those men, and so it's a weekend that we put together. It's we've nailed it down to 2 days. It was a 3-day ministry, but because of COVID and because of staffing issues, the jails have asked us to do it in a 2-day format, which is it's good. We were able to go in on Friday evening. We all come together. We're doing the Magdalene House at Faith Church. Faith Church is my home church, and amazing support of REC in many different ways, and just providing us space is one of them.
Right.
And so we go in on Friday night. We talk about Jesus. We feed them. That's the key, is feeding them. Snacks, drinks, and then they come back on Saturday morning. We spend the entire day with them on Saturday, and then close it up on Saturday night. So
That's awesome.
it's a lot of talks, is what it is. It's 9 talks that we do in total. Starting with on Saturday night or Friday night, we start out with just talking about ideals. What is your ideal life? What did you think your life was going to look like? That talk doesn't mention Jesus at all. Doesn't mention God at all. Which it's really the hardest talk to do. You can ask any of my team members. Joyce is Sydney, Jack's on, I'm sure. But so that's the first talk. The second talk, we talk about God is calling you. This is what it looks like. And so all the people that are giving these talks are folks who have lived a life, found redemption in Christ, and are now going before you to say, this is what God did for me.
Sure.
And so the last talk that we do on Friday night is talking about the prodigal son, and letting folks know that, I too walked away from God, but I decided to come back. This is where I hit my low point, and I came back. So that's Friday night. Saturday we do talks, and
Becky agrees.
Ideals is the hardest for sure. But Becky's one of my spiritual. She's one of my assistant spiritual directors on this weekend.
Sounds like you got a great crew.
We have an amazing crew. We couldn't have a better team. Saturday's filled with teaching them how to pray, teaching them how to read the Bible. We gift them with Bibles on Saturday. And it just goes on until Saturday evening when we have an altar call. It's called God is Calling, it's not. It's called Means of Grace. And so it's, how can you come?
But He is calling.
He is calling. And so, these folks on Saturday night, a big majority of them end up giving their lives to Christ. I've been in several jails, served the Magdalene House, been a part of the IDT weekend, and very rarely do we have a person that doesn't give their life to Christ. Either rededicate.
That's just amazing too.
It's so beautiful. We've been able to go back and baptize at times. We've had a baptism at Morgan County. Yes, Joyce, I'm about to talk about it. Don't steal my thunder,
She's
girl.
just stealing your thunder right now.
She's excited. She should
now I
have
know.
with me,
Now I want to know
guess.
what's next too.
Yes. Hi, Mike. I love Mike Ellis.
He is another one of those people that you're like, shirt off their back.
Yeah.
That guy literally would.
He would.
Minus 20 degrees outside. You need a shirt. He's going to give it to you.
He's going to give it to you.
Larry, Ralph, Mike. There's several like him.
We have a good community. We really do.
He's a character in here on Tuesdays. I'm just letting you know.
He is.
His knowledge is amazing.
Yes.
Between Jason, Luke, and Mike, who we have in here, it's just like I can sit and listen to them talk more than I could read at times.
Right,
But
right.
The point of the show is to read. So
Right. But they do. They really. I love you too, Mike.
I'm not promised.
But they do. They just fill in the gaps and help us to understand and explain it. And I love that. So, and I think it's great. Our community needs it.
And we get different points of view with. I always say it's like Mike gives you that dad talk, but it's about the Bible.
Yeah.
And so it's tied to the Bible and the Word. And then Jason's kind of give you that one version of a pastor talk, all about the Bible.
Yeah.
And not self-promoting.
No.
And then Luke, who is the humblest guy on the planet, you know.
I don't know Luke, but I've met him through this show. Yeah.
And you just sit and talk to for hours. How you doing, Mike?
That's great.
Mr. Ellis. So anyway.
So, and you've had Seth in as well. Seth's very knowledgeable as well.
Seth is, he's a character too.
Yeah.
I can sit and have fun with Seth 24/7.
Right.
But another very knowledgeable, knows Christ, knows the Word, and he sat right there and read for hours that night.
Yeah,
so
he really did. He did.
he's good stuff.
And you're in the hardest part because you've got all these names.
Leviticus rolling into Numbers next, which is brutal.
Yeah.
So that's all right.
Hey, it's a storybook, and
It's the best history book ever written.
It really is. And there's so much. When I taught weekday religious education for 3 years, I learned so much and realized that you could literally start at the beginning like you've done. And it all just points to the next thing and the next thing and the next thing. And
I wish more people would look at it as a history book. It's the Bible, don't get me wrong. It's the Word of God. But look at it as a history book. And don't look at it as a fiction or farce or whatever you hear from somebody that doesn't know. Look at it as a history book.
Right.
Read it and get your own opinion.
Yeah.
And when you read it once, then read it again. And then tell me where you're at.
Yeah.
Because there's so much. I mean, they still use that book right there for archaeologist digs.
Right.
To find stuff.
Yeah. And we watched that.
So if that's a farce, if it's not true,
Right.
how come it works? Oh, so everything in it works, but the Word of God's wrong? Come on now.
Yeah. Can't convince me otherwise.
This was given to me by that gentleman up there right there. So
Mike, nice. 66 beautiful books, yes. And the way they point, the Old Testament points to Jesus, the New Testament points back to Jesus.
Yeah.
And so it's just an amazing book. I mean, honestly, all of them.
But you guys at REC have been living and promoting this for 7 years?
Yeah, 7 years and more, like in this area.
Yeah. How many hearts have you touched?
How many?
Guesstimate. 300, 400?
Probably close to 350.
And none of that, even if only one of them turned it around.
He left the 99 for the one. And you know what? Best news is we've got Jack Rose again, you know.
There you go. I was going to say, you already got your one.
We do.
So get greedy and get a second. And if that's all you ever did, it was worth it.
It was worth
But you know there's more than that.
That's how we started this ministry when we opened it up here, is that we'll leave the 99 for the one. And we literally did that once. We had a full team. I think Becky might have been on the team. I'm not sure if Joyce was. We were in Johnson County, correctional.
Good old Johnson County.
We were at a church. It was the correctional facilities and their CC, and we literally had one woman show up, and we still put on the full weekend. It was amazing. It was more for the team, I think. It was great. She got a lot out of it as well because we were even more pumped up than usual.
And you're focused on her?
Yeah, because we were all focused on her. And so, we literally did what we said we would do. And, where some folks might have said, okay, well, we'll sit with you one-on-one, but we didn't. The team stuck it out. We had a good weekend. It was amazing. Work release. Yes, Joyce. And so I think this weekend we're excited. We've got 5 ladies committed from the Magdalene House to come join us. We've got a team of, I think, probably 20 people, 20 ladies that are going to be on team. We typically bring in a worship band. This time we're trying something new. We're going to do it with videos off of we've got a program on our computer that allows us to use the videos, and so most of them are going to be from that, but we're excited to see how it goes. I think we may have some special music coming in. It's going to be an amazing weekend, and these ladies are going to be touched. And so what Joyce was alluding to was candlelight. And so I did, that's one thing I really wanted to come on here tonight, Kevin, to promote.
Okay.
So what
You're allowed to do that.
Our candlelight service is on Saturday night of our weekends. So it'll be this coming Saturday night at Faith Church.
Okay.
And then again in August, and I'll look those dates up, but it's Morgan County. The women's is the first weekend, the men's is the second weekend. It's the second and third weekend in August. But that's Saturday night, so the community, whoever wants to, can join. And they meet in a separate area of the church. They talk, they sing together, worship together. They take communion together. But you get the name of someone, one of the ladies or the men, that is on the weekend. So somebody that's in jail or in the Magdalene House. You take that name, it's on a card, and you pray over it. And then at a certain point in time, the community, whoever's comes into the room where we're having it, and you worship with these folks who are in the jail. What you're doing is, they have no idea it's happening. The ladies from Magdalene House might know if any of them are on here. Now they know. But
I was on the team with the one, and it was great. Amy is such an amazing woman. I'm so grateful for the way she leads the guys to Christ.
That's Jody's best friend from.
You're getting all sorts of love.
2 years old. So Whitley and Jody, yeah. So the ladies don't know, the men don't know that the community's gathered. And so what this message is to them is that not only did these ladies or these men on team give up their weekend to spend with us, but the community has now given up their Saturday evening to come and spend it with us.
To come spend the time with us.
We tell them who, I say ladies, knowing it's the men as well.
I want to do this because...
no, it's beautiful.
Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm. It is. I like it when the rays shine down through the clouds.
I want to make sure this is live. Is it moving? Is anything moving? There's no wind.
There's no wind.
Looks like it's... when it burns.
Hello, it's live. Thank you, God, for sending that little bird in front of the camera.
And I'm gonna do this. If you hang on 1 second.
Yeah, you're good.
And I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I like this view, and it's playing right into what we're talking about.
It is.
So I'm gonna add video capture device, add existing, camera 2. Okay. Nope. I added the wrong one. Amy.
It's like trying to figure out which one your Fire Stick's plugged into on the TV.
Camera 4 is what I want to add. If I want to get Amy on here, I got to add camera 4, and then we can talk. Camera 4. Okay. There you are. And I don't want to cover up Tommy, so I'm going to kind of make us a little smaller.
That's fine.
Is that all right?
Yes.
And I'll show you.
Look at
I'll
God's
show you
view.
this. Look. See us?
Oh, nice.
So now we can talk. They can still see us, and they got the view behind it. I'm gonna try to make us even smaller.
God's painting. I love it.
Yep.
Now you know what we're all goo and gaga around over here.
I know. I'm sorry, folks, but I had to do that because that's a beautiful view.
It is.
As the sun sets, that is a live wire. That is the live wire electric consulting and alarm systems. Tommy Wall's camera above the studio, pointing west towards sunset. As Amy was talking, go ahead, Amy.
No, you're fine. So
That's a beautiful shot.
It is such a beautiful shot. Thank you, Tom. So his daughter's amazing. You've met
Nikki.
And Tommy's great, too.
Yeah, they're both Tommy's
great
in
kids.
with the Halloween stuff with us.
Oh, is he? Oh,
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Yeah.
That sounds right. I love it.
Nikki is a gift.
She really is.
And you talk about a young lady with a heart of gold. Keeps herself grounded, and isn't afraid to just reach out there and touch people.
I use her often as an example when I'm talking to folks.
She's amazing.
She's amazing.
Pure heart of gold.
Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So back to Candlelight. So it lets the ladies know, and when I say ladies, I mean the men too, but I encounter the ladies more so, that there's community out there that is willing to love them and show them what a different life can be like, and that when they do get out of jail, they are going to have a community that will wrap them in their arms and be there.
There's folks that love them.
Absolutely.
And then showing them.
Absolutely.
That's awesome.
You know, these are folks who literally, I mean, there were days that I probably could have wound up in jail. You know,
there's points in time in almost everybody's life that you're one step away from going the wrong direction totally. Not that we didn't go the wrong direction, but there's that one more step you can take when there's no going back across that line.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you 99% of us have been there.
Yeah. And what helped me was my dad being a policeman. It scared me. So I wasn't scared of him, but
You were scared of the consequences.
I was.
You know what? That's all right.
Yeah.
What scares you to read? What scares you to be to do right is the consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, we're reading where if you don't pay attention and do exactly what you're told, you're turned into a pile of ash.
Right, right. Thankfully, that is the first thing when I pray, I ask God for His mercy and grace, and I thank Him for His mercy and grace on my life, because without it, I would be in a pile, you know.
Same.
So it's just an opportunity for the community to come and say, we love you too. It's not just the ladies or the men who are serving you this weekend. It's us in the community.
Oh, community.
So you come in, you speak truth over them. So if you've got that card in your hand, you're the one that got their name, then we're going to call their name and you're going to step forward and you're going to speak some truth over them. Whatever God puts on your heart. Maybe that's scripture, a certain scripture that you like, or maybe it's just telling them that, hey, I'm going to pray for you. My family will pray for you. We'll put your name on our refrigerator. The names that I've gotten in the past are in my Bible. And, you know, so it's just one of those reminders to them that I'm loved. You're sharing the love of Christ.
But you know, sometimes, and not all situations I know, but on some of the individuals I'm sure, they never had that.
Right.
They've never had that feeling of being loved, not only by someone close to them, but someone kind of distant from them. But love's love.
Yes.
And the love of God is second to none.
Right.
And when you throw this out there to them, they have to feel that in their heart.
They do.
I mean,
they really do.
It's almost a given.
They do. It's
Overwhelming
agape
at
love.
times, I'm sure. Yeah.
Yes, it is, and it is, and it's that agape love that they don't sometimes know how to receive it. But that's one of
Right.
the things
I
we do
completely
is
understand
teach
that.
them how to receive it. I have to tell. I want to tell you a couple quick things that have happened in jail.
As we do this, look at that sunset.
I know. I can't wait for it to go down.
Isn't that gorgeous?
It is so beautiful. Yeah.
Tommy, that camera is perfect, by the way.
It is. I mean, you can see it, Kevin, in that corner by you. It's shining down through.
Yeah.
The clouds. Clouds are one of my favorite things to look at.
I know it's goofy, but I could leave that up and be in here all day doing stuff and just it's cool to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
We want to put 20 up, but we need sponsors to buy them.
Right.
But we have locations. We have a spot in Monroe, in Paragon, ready.
Yeah.
We've already got the clearance, got stuff ran. Just got to get a sponsor on it.
Yeah.
But it's more for storms. But I told Tom, I said, I'll post shots of the sun setting and rising that is just gorgeous to me. And then when the snow starts to fall and stuff like that. So
yes. I tell you, Grand Valley is a great place. I need to look into
we may put one there.
Yeah.
And you're elevated.
I tell you, we are, and what's beautiful about it is before they built the villas out behind us, you could see the sunrise and the sunset. And I tell people, like, that's the prime real estate. Those villas, they can go out on their back porch and look at both the sunrise and sunset.
Shots.
Yeah.
Joyce says, God is shining down on both of you. Thank you, Joyce.
Thank you, Joyce. She's my girl. So, just knowing that. And so one story about candlelight from Morgan County last time we were there was my daughter and my son-in-law brought my grandchildren. And they spoke truth. They had names, each one of them. And they came forward and they spoke truth. Oh my. And my grandson, from memory, spoke an entire book in Psalms over the ladies, over whoever it was he had on.
Your grandson did?
He's 8.
Oh my!
He did it from memory, and
some divine intervention there too.
It was so beautiful. And we asked the ladies at the end, what was the most touching part of your weekend, and it was the kids. It was the community. So my son and daughter-in-law brought the grandkids. They're a little smaller, so they were a little shy, but they did come, and so just seeing those faces. So I encourage you, Saturday night, 6:30 at Faith Church, come out. You'll be blessed by it. Whoever out there is looking for something to do Saturday night, it doesn't take long, maybe an hour and a half of your time, but it speaks volumes. And then
Becky says they made me cry talking to our residents
about the grandbabies. Yeah. They made me cry too, Becky. Avery quoted her favorite verse in Matthew, and talking about shining your light. And that's one thing I tell my grandkids every single night. I call them and I say, shine your light tomorrow. Like that's all I want from them is, if they're shining their light, then they're sharing God's love to those that they come in contact with.
Becky in caps says show up, and Sydney says we will be there.
Yeah.
We can't see the quotes up on the big board right now because I've cheated and put the sunset up.
We're watching the sunset.
We're and you guys they see it too.
I trust you're all saying great things about me. My husband better be saying something nice. And Jody, I've been nice to her this week.
Becky's saying nice stuff, so is Sydney. So
very good.
You're in good hands.
I'm in good hands.
I'm just mesmerized. I'm sorry. No, I love the view.
I'm with you 100%. So that's pretty much it, Kevin. Just coming out, sharing God's love, and being a part of REC. You can go out on, and I'll post it on Porch Time later, but it's rec-outreach.com. Hop on our website, learn more about us, see the pictures, hear some of the testimonies. I think Jack's testimonial is on there.
Jack's gave his testimony on here a couple times. It is heart-wrenching. it hits you, but you can see the passion in his eyes and hear it in his voice.
Yeah.
And he's not afraid to tell his tale.
He is not at all.
And
he wants to tell
He
it.
gives an excellent message.
He does.
And like I said, he's very sweet, a big teddy bear.
He is.
Big bear. But yeah.
And Sydney, Sydney was going to come with me tonight to share her story from a different perspective.
She asked us the prayer chart is full for this weekend.
The prayer chart is not full, so there is a prayer chart.
I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you're fine. I'm glad somebody said something about it because I would have whizzed right past
that.
Mm-hmm. There's a prayer chart out there. It's online. I've posted it. I'll post it again. But what the prayer chart is every single 30-minute increments. From the minute we start on Friday until we end on Saturday, someone is praying. They take 30-minute slot and they pray. And
you guys need some of these.
I love that. Mm-hmm. I do love that. I do need
Bible
that.
for Dummy guys. We ordered them
That's awesome.
For all of us.
Is that right here? Do you guys get your stuff from? Where do you?
No, we order these through Amazon.
Oh, okay.
But I do have I'm with Twisted Turtle now.
Okay,
Does
nice.
You know who she is?
Yeah.
Angie. She does excellent work.
Perfect.
So.
Yeah. So sign up. You go out. You sign up for a 30-minute spot, and then we tell it's another opportunity for us to show them agape love. Somebody has been praying for you the whole time we've been here, even in the middle of the night.
And they don't know that.
No, and not until the end when we talk about prayer. And so we fill up this prayer chart with names, and it's just 30 minutes of your time, sometime out throughout the weekend, and that you're going to set an alarm and wake up at 2 a.m. and pray.
That's
for
phenomenal.
Whoever's heart is being moved, and it touches them.
I wake up at 6 every day and pray that I don't hit snooze.
Yeah, same. Listen,
a million times.
Brad is my alarm clock because I do hit snooze too many times, and he can make me get up.
I think I have the world's record for especially on a weekend when I don't have to go in, but I said I'm going to go in, then I talk myself out of it.
Yeah.
Snooze. It's 11. What do you know? I'm not going in.
I'm not going to work today.
So.
Yeah. I'm bad.
That is awesome that so many of you guys dedicate the time and the effort to them without them even knowing it.
Without them knowing it.
And see, that's just...
We've been building this team for months. We've been praying for months.
We love them so much we pay to spend the weekend with them.
We do pay. So that's another piece of REC that's important, is that we are totally self-sufficient. We don't ask the jails for one thing, down to our coffee pots. We take in paper towel, plates, cups, everything. The Bibles that we give them. We have totes that are full of things and that we bring in. We bring in our own tables and chairs.
Joyce says snooze is my best friend.
I guarantee it, Joyce, for you, I know it. She likes to sleep too. She can make fun of me, but Joyce likes to sleep.
You're a sleeper too, though.
I am. I can't talk about it. Oh look, Kevin.
Isn't that gorgeous?
That is so pretty.
I'm leaving it up there.
It's gotten below
mine. Your pictures are still on here.
Yeah, that's fine. That's what matters.
I mean, again, it's kind of it looks weird as it does this, but there's the two of us.
Yeah.
But
I love it.
Yeah.
So the team, actually, we pay to be on team. That's our donation back to the organization. Yeah. We pay to be on team, and so we're paying to be a part of your weekend. Not only are we giving up our weekend, which
but you're also spending your hard-earned money.
Yeah. And during softball season, it's not easy for me to give up a weekend,
No.
but I do it.
No. And then during strawberry cookie season too, it's probably tough on you.
The strawberry cookies are going to haunt me till the day I die.
I believed him. I'd have never known about them.
I know.
And I remember he's like, I got to go to Grandview for a minute, or Grand Valley or whatever.
Yeah.
All right, over there with you because we were riding around, I think he was just. He was just out looking. You know how he.
Oh yeah.
Out looking.
Yeah.
So I rode with him.
He was looking for something, all right.
Yeah, and he ends up pulling in their front door. You know, parking right here. And he goes, "Yeah, we'll end up over here, but I got to go over here and talk to somebody." So I'm thinking it's work.
Yeah.
He's talking to you. Eating strawberry cookies. And he sent me all the way to the other end of the building. And I walk back there, and he's like, after he comes through eating 2 or 3, I'm like, "What do you got?" And he goes, "Oh, there's just some strawberry cookies back there in the back." I go, "Well, I'd like to try one." And I think I went back, there's 2 left.
There was probably 20 or 30 to start with.
Right.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, these are phenomenal.
Instead of ice cream for dinner, he was having cookies for dinner.
And so then on our next fundraiser, I think I asked you, "Hey, can you make some of those strawberry cookies?" And since then, it's just been, you know.
Sydney did make some and bring them out to you guys during Timmy's golf tournament.
Yes, she did.
Because she said, "Let me get that recipe. I'm going to take some out there."
Yes.
So she did bring some.
They were phenomenal.
Yeah, yeah. They were good. I went by and taste tested them.
But it makes me mad because I want to know what else he kept hid from me. Where he's got cookies here.
Nothing that I know of.
He went to Brain Chills a bunch, and I'll never forget that. And she was just on here earlier, Natasha and Taylor and the rest of the crew, Chloe. It's the corner I take to go home.
Right.
So I'd stop in there, and she's like, "Kevin, I need you to try this." So it's some concoction. And I'm like, I'd try it. You know, and they a lot of respect and love and appreciate. Look at that view now. Just really great from Natasha and the whole crew. And I'm in there one night. She's flags me down. So I pull in there. She wants me to try something. Timmy walks in. "Hello, Sir Timothy." The whole room stops. He goes to the back, through the door in the back. And I'm like, what's going on? And he walks out with something. He goes, "Yeah, I gotta go." I'm like, so from that point on, I knew my position.
Right.
Clearly
Second to
fiddle,
none.
yeah.
Yes.
Rhonda says, "Candlelight for Morgan County Women is June 9th at 6 p.m. Morgan. 6 p.m. Men Morgan is August 16th at 6 p.m.
August 9th. No.
She's got
June.
August 16th.
August 9th.
August 9th and August 16th.
August
I see what you're
16th,
saying.
yes,
Okay.
yes.
She's just got the first one mixed up there. What's up, Brian? What's up, Mike? So, yeah. So, August 9th at 6 p.m. and August 16th at 6 p.m.
Rhonda, where are those taking place? Are they going to be at Faith Church or do you know? We'll see if she answers us because I'm not sure if we're doing it at Faith.
We'll have to wait.
I think we probably are, but Faith is amazing to help us.
We have some great churches in our community.
We really do. And that's the thing, Kevin, like Morgan County, when we first got invited into Morgan County Jail, we were like, yes, let's go. And then we're like, oh, we don't have anything to go to jail.
Yeah.
Like, we didn't have any of our supplies. And
no material at all.
We had a spaghetti dinner out at the Methodist Church.
Sure.
Okay, I think it's Faith. I'll put it out on Facebook.
It'll be Faith.
Yeah, it'll be there. We'll do invites for that. But out at the First Methodist Church, we had a spaghetti dinner. And I often share this with the folks too, is the fact that we had judges, we had pastors, we had probation officers, we had police officers, the sheriff was there, writing checks out of their personal accounts. When we left that spaghetti dinner, Morgan County had solely funded our first REC. Like, we were going in blind. We had nothing. And from the ground up, start up, and we ended up with everything we needed for that first round of RECs.
They took care of you.
They did. And it wasn't just the folks in the church. It was people from all walks of life that helped give. It's just a beautiful thing to know that we have such an amazing community.
We're talking with Amy Crowe, director of REC.
I'm one of the board members.
On the board.
Yeah.
She's a board member of REC.
Yeah.
But our camera view is showing us God's work as the sun sets in beautiful Morgan County, and the camera's on top of the Porch Time studio. Thank you to Tom Walls, electrical consultant and alarm systems. We're wanting to put cameras like this up in about 10 to 20 to 30 locations in Morgan County. If you'd like to do it, all you got to do is sponsor one, and we'll make it happen. We have camera number 2 is going to be down at Paragon. We have everything ran and ready, but we want views like this.
Yes.
We're talking religion, we're talking God, and look at that. I mean,
beautiful.
Perfect timing. Little sunset on the right-hand corner above the Livewire logo.
Look at that golden above the trees.
I know.
See a little line of gold.
Yeah, and Amy and I have just been sitting here talking about REC and God and the Bible as the sun sets on Morgan County.
Yeah.
Or Martinsville.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's a great view, and Tom did great with that camera, and we love it, and he allows us to use it. As a matter of fact, I was trying to figure it out last night because the storms were rolling in.
Right.
It was live.
Yeah.
He walked over and he chose do this, this, and this, and boom, there it was. I was
He knows how to
got
get
it.
up.
So
yeah. And the storms weren't they something last? I mean, it wasn't anything, but we were out on the fairgrounds and the wind picked up, and it was
that wind front, the outflow boundary, I guess they call it, when it went through about a half an hour before it started raining.
Yes.
That was, you could see that on radar 10 miles ahead of everything from one end of the state to the other.
Oh,
it was just pushing like the dirt out in front of it. And I was sitting here in studio, it's going to be windy here in a minute, and sure enough, boom, here it comes.
Brad went down to lock up some things last night, and the hay from the barns was just spinning and going all over, and it was crazy, but it felt good. It was so comfortable out there. I think I even commented on the porch time last night that it was beautiful.
The last night of the fair, Saturday, I went out there and bought some food for just all that. But people missed out.
They
did. The
did.
food tents were still there.
Yes.
They were still going. And the temperature was like 71 degrees at 7:30. And I was like, this is how it should be.
This is fair weather that would be fabulous all week.
You'd have people all over the place.
Yes, yes.
I could not believe it.
We went out with the kids that night and then just played some games.
Yeah.
And oh my goodness, it was so awesome.
It was a perfect night.
It was a perfect night. So,
Amy, you do God's work. You know that.
Yeah, I do love
And you've been
Jesus.
doing it a long time.
I have, and I get to see the fruits. That's what's beautiful, is to watch the folks that I've come in contact with over the years and just see them grow, and that's what's amazing. And you know, all these kiddos that are grown up that I had in weekday back in the day, and down to, you know, my staff and the residents at Grand Valley and their families. And I just want to shine God's light, and that's what that's what REC tries to do. We try to shine
You do good work.
His light. So I will share our invites for the candlelight. I will share our prayer charts, and I also will share our website. Again, it's rec-outreach is where you're going to find us. And we have an amazing website that we've just been able to get kind of pulled together in the last probably 6 months and up and rolling, and it's a great place to go check out pictures, if nothing else.
Get on there and look around.
Yeah. And just the stories that we have from the folks that we've touched, and to see what they're doing now with their lives and how they're touching others and reaching out for Christ, which is what we all should be striving to do.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Proud of you and your group.
Thank you.
I knew long ago, believe me, I had a brother that would say nothing but nice things about you and all you do. So,
well, I appreciate that. He was. I often go back, and I've mentioned it before, to he poured into my nephew, and we had an intervention with him right over here at the coroner's office, and you know, Timmy took him right into the cooler. Mm-hmm. Said, "Do you want to be in here?" And then, you know, there's jars with names, and do you recognize any of those names? And Timmy spent hour upon hour upon hour just pouring his heart out, and I know that he had a heart for the same things I do.
Joyce said, and to see them join our teams afterwards is a beautiful thing.
Oh, absolutely. Jack's part of our team now, and not just Jack, but we've got a girl that's joined our team that she was in jail the last time we were at Morgan County.
And now she's part of it.
Now she's part of our group.
It's full circle.
It is. And some of my best friends are, recovering.
Yep.
And I love that. So.
From words from him, hate to sin, love the sinner.
That's right.
Sometimes good people make bad decisions.
Bad decisions, yeah.
We've all been there.
And once you're in it, it's a hard life to get out of. And so.
That was the thing that impressed me most about him. And I don't know if it was training or just what he had in him. But he could see an individual. He could line up 4 or 5. And he could pick the one person out that he knows he could get through to.
Yeah.
And he'd make a few phone calls, a few text messages, and they'd be on their way out to IDT, or they'd be on their way to talk to you, or to talk to Jeremy.
Yeah.
And he did that so often, and nobody knew about that stuff.
Yeah.
When he passed, it was probably 3 weeks after, and I've saved a lot of them. I still have messages from people that I know you would know, saying, he saved my daughter, my granddaughter, my aunt, my niece, my brother, my uncle, my nephew, my son.
Yeah.
On down the line. From hundreds. From people that I don't even, and I'm like, people are always like, Kevin, you know everybody. I was like, no, I know a lot. I know quite a few people, but Tim knew everybody.
Tim knew everybody, yeah.
And he retained that information, and he could see him 3 blocks away and go down there. I want to go talk to them.
Yeah.
How's your aunt doing?
Yeah.
How's your sister doing? And he knew.
He did.
He loved doing what he did, but he also put that into the hands of people like you and IDT and stuff like that, and Mike and several, because he knew that he would see the goodness in their heart and say, this one we can save right now.
Right.
Let's make it happen.
Let's make it happen. And that's the thing. I think we, here in Morgan County, especially with IDT and Stability First and all our churches and all the love that goes into these folks. Mike Ellis, we had a circumstance where I found myself in the coroner's office at midnight one night, and he and Debbie and I literally in the coroner's office praising Jesus and praying and listening to music, and just it's beautiful to know that those kind of people exist.
Don't tempt him, because he'll pray on you in a heartbeat.
Oh, he will.
You know what I mean?
I could probably say, Mike, will you come pray over me right now?
Oh,
He'd be right here.
He has no qualms about doing that.
Yeah.
Anywhere, anytime.
Yeah.
He'll drop a prayer.
Is he here tomorrow? Because I may have to pop over and let him pray over me for this weekend.
I think Luke's not going to be in tomorrow. I'm pretty sure Jason and Mike are coming. I know one of them's not going to be here tomorrow.
Yeah.
I'd have to look back. But.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Mike's a great supporter of REC and loves what we're doing, and we do a lot of. Keep your eyes out for different fundraisers. Our fundraising person on the board is Debbie, and she's doing a fabulous job of getting out there, and we're getting ready to do, and I don't have dates with me, I should have brought them, but Panera in Greenwood is letting us do a Sunday, I believe it's a Sunday afternoon. You go up, you have to mention REC, but it's a dine to donate. And they'll give us back a percentage.
Well, that's fantastic.
We did Texas Roadhouse rolls recently.
Stop! I'm on carnivore again.
I know.
Would you quit?
Yeah.
Sorry. I mean, I want the cinnamon butter. Thanks.
You can buy it at Walmart now. In the tub.
Hey, the Polynesian sauce from Chick-fil-A, you can get it at Kroger now. I would almost take that and pop the lid off and drink it.
That's Brad. Brad's that way.
The greatest sauce ever, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I mean, I can take the grilled chicken and I don't like my stuff doused. I'm a dipper.
Yeah.
I could swim in that stuff and eat that stuff.
It's phenomenal. Good. It's pretty good stuff. Yeah. So we can't talk food. It's bad.
It's terrible.
I'm already thinking about stopping at the Scoop on my way home. So.
It's right there.
See what you did.
It's literally right diagonal across the street from you.
It's bad. We can walk over there. We have. Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. The grandkids are like, come on, Nene, let's go over to the
Scoop.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
See, I got in a bad habit there for a while, not recently, but it was either Dairy Queen or Culver's.
Oh, yeah.
Once or twice a week.
Yeah.
I mean...
I've been on that medicine for my diabetes, and I've lost a lot of weight.
You have.
So it's one of those things that I've been able to limit myself because the voices are gone. That's
Right.
what the medicine does for you. It turns the voices off. And so I'll buy the ice cream and take 2 or 3 bites, and that'll be about it.
Mike says, I hear is heartbreaking. And then Rhonda says Panera Bread is July 24th.
Thank you, Rhonda. So July 24th. Do you have the times in front of you, Ro, for that? But go up to Panera, mention us, and they will give us a percentage of the sales. We've done some here at Mis Amigos here in town. I'll have to let you know when the next one of those is.
Richard does a good job. He's a good supporter.
He's a great supporter. He does Dine to Donates for us. The Spinas over at Texas Corral.
I won't tell you who typed in ice cream. Brad.
Brad wants ice cream. I'm shocked. And I got to be careful because Jack and Sydney are on here. They'll want ice cream too before it's over. And Amy, will you bring us ice cream?
Right.
Yeah.
See what we started.
And then Jody will need a Coke or something, I'm sure. So it's bad.
That's all right.
Nobody's getting ice cream tonight, just so y'all know.
Oh my.
Brad, you might. So yeah, come support us, Kevin. If you're not busy, you'll be blessed by it.
Kyle says, I love you, Mom.
I love you too, bub.
4 to 8 p.m. at 789 US 31 North in Greenwood. That's Panera Bread.
Panera Bread.
Dine to Donate.
Yeah.
Got to mention REC.
You have to mention REC. Yeah.
Amy, it's always a pleasure.
Yeah.
You know that.
Thanks for having me, Kevin. And,
Anytime.
We're excited. So pray for us this weekend. Pray for us in August. We're excited. We're going to touch a lot of lives. So
Kyle says you can come get steak at his house.
Bub, I'll be there in a minute. He lives in Paragon. Let me tell you, you want to talk about sunsets.
Well, that's where we've got that other. Oh, that's gorgeous now. We've got that other camera just waiting.
He is right beside the Paragon New Life Church. Mm-hmm. No lie, this is a sunset story, and then I'll let you go, Kevin. I years ago was just happened to find myself in the parking lot there. I'd gone there to talk about REC in the morning, and then left my car there and rode with some friends to Bedford to talk about REC. And we got back and the sun was setting, and I took the most beautiful picture.
Mike said we'll be praying, by the way.
Thank you, Mike. Years later, my son, I'm on FaceTime with him at his old house, and he said, Mom, this is the last time I'm going to see my sunset here. He says, but can you imagine what it's going to look like when I get to my new house? You can throw a rock. His sunset is the picture I took. And I said, yeah, actually I can.
Yeah.
So I had it printed on a little
That's phenomenal.
blanket for him. That picture that I'd taken 10 years before.
And there it was.
And there it was. So
it's almost as gorgeous as that.
It is, yes. Yes. I agree.
Buy that some other business buy that other camera down there when it's set up in Paragon, we'll get it running.
Yeah.
Amy, love you.
I love you too, Kevin.
Thank you for coming in.
Yeah.
Mike, we'll see you tomorrow night. The rest of you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Support REC however you can. Pray for them. Give that lady a hug when you see her, and she might give you a strawberry cookie or two.
Don't promise my strawberry cookie.
Love you guys. We'll be back on tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Best night of TV. Best night of TV. Bible for Dummies. Join us live. And I'm not going to go live tonight. I'm just going to, later on tonight, I'm going to go home and talk a bunch on there about the Halloween event we got going on. I know you guys my phone's been blown up since I've been sitting here. A lot of folks want to be involved with that. It's October 18th, 5 to 9 p.m. at the Fairgrounds Grandstands. We're going to be on the infield. We want 200 plus cars, and there's a reason why we'll get to that later. We want tons of vendors. We want every kid in the city to be able to come through there and get candy. It's early. It's October 18th. So you can get it out of the way, and then you can trick or treat on the 25th or hit some of these other places.
And it's going to a good cause.
It's going to
funds that are raised.
Bowen Land Fair.
Yes.
All the money we raise that night, we'll have donation cans out. We're not selling anything. The vendors can. They're going to pay a fee to enter, and that's it. Donate. Maybe hit Tommy Walls Jr. in the face with the pie. We're going to have a pumpkin pie bake contest.
Oh, fun.
We'll have maybe some apple cider contest. We'll have best costume contest for boy and girl. And whatever else we can come up with. We're a little ways off, but that's what we got so far. We've already got like 8 vendors lined up. We want 200 plus cars. We can fill that entire area.
Oh.
We can fill that whole track and we can run all the way out in the parking lot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I've seen that. Lots of cars there. So, yeah.
Mike says, love you both, and we will see you tomorrow, brother.
All right.
So he'll be in studio.
I'll pop over, Mike. You can pray over the weekend. You can lay hands on me.
There you go.
Before you get started.
Amy, we'll see you tomorrow night then.
All right.
Love you guys. Thank you so much. You guys have a wonderful evening. Enjoy that sunset. We will see you soon.